Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from a rainy Levi Stadium. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. They run once more with McCaffrey. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here's Gibson to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry for the Auburn alum. Take Bixby. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Man in motion is Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Dotson. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Saquon. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready, set.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Barkley trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Dallas Goedert, touchdown Philadelphia. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Get set. 1st and 10. Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Niners' 32-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Get set. Get set. Back around, son.
Purdy to throw. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's James. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Get set. Get up.
Here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
By Jalen Carter. A 4-yard loss leads to 3rd down and 7.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Sidney Brown there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Purdy. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Get set, stop.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That is caught. What a throw. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, San Francisco.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third down and 9. Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. Ricky Pearsall deep for the Niners. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 29-yard line.
Play action. Here's Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
This is taken at the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run the toss to Barkley. Room to run past midfield. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 36-yard line.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
1st down.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly, but you also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led to a big pickup.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
14 more yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback.
And he will score! Will Shipley. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get set, get set.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Has an opening past the 40. And finally,
I like that play. What was that?
But he's up beyond the 45.
Delay?
That's a game
Or a draw? Oh, no. Huh.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Second and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18.
On third down, it's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Nolan Smith. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 26-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. His drive will start on the ground, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Second down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Difference in my team and your team, I throw an interception, you catch it. My guys drop it. Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do.
That ball gets away from you just enough.
Take that freaking play out.
Into the wrong hands and
that's
go the other way.
Yeah, he played it perfect.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Third down. Purdy. Throw left side, complete to Pearsall. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
It's a gain of
14
yards.
On the pickup. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here with McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 14-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Rolling, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nakobe Dean. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he'll get into the slide here, but it's going to be well short of the first down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down looming.
49ers field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Niners are back within 5.
16.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way.
I thought that was being picked.
Your identity for the rest of this game.
Makes the score Eagles 28, 49ers 16. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And we'll mark them down just shy of the 40. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They set up the screen to James. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's got room to the 45. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
49ers 19. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. He'll get about 2. Guy Robinson there defensively for the tackle.
31. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 31, here is second and 8. Purdy to throw.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Officer. 18.
Now Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Check go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll give it here to Shipley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Philadelphia.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions.
Dude, that was a horrible throw. I was trying to throw it low and to bring him back.
Some of these throws have been,
Why am I?
they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Why am I punting? It's a 51-yarder.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here comes the Eagles punt team, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 17-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Get set, get set.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He's got a man wide open. The tight end complete. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Watch out!
They run once more with McCaffrey. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Purdy. He's got his big tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Eagles 35.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll motion a tight end right. First down, here's Shipley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Take off by Jair Brown. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's James. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A 4-yard loss.
Jordan Davis getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle.
That ball should have been knocked down. God. Wow.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Get set. Get set.
Now Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
35. 49ers 33.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. They'll look to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe
Bullshit! I threw that ball away. What can I? Nope, I can't challenge the damn thing. Can I? Nope, can't. Throw the damn ball away, dude. Can't even challenge it. I'm so ready to go to bed. I need to trade Lane Johnson. He should have retired because he's just He can't do anything anymore.
Get set, up.
They'll run it right here, and it's James. And he'll take this one in. Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The score, Niners 40, Eagles 35.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He'll drop to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. Complete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Yeah. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 4.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll run the draw with James. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. What's up?
Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Damn, I got to stop throwing my controller because I'm calling timeouts. Man.
Disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Where the hell is Jalen Carter at? He's not in the game. Yeah, it's a cramp. I don't understand. He just disappeared.
Get set, get set.
Here's McCaffrey.
Dude, why did it switch to that?
Paving the way for a game.
I hate weather games.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is James. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
Purdy works out of the pistol. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
That should have been picked. Wow.
It's good. A big 3 points as they extend.
I don't understand why he dropped that.
Lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. He's across the 20.
I don't understand.
Off the 25.
I don't remember last time I scored. That's the That's the bad part.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Man in motion is Smith. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Headed left, buying time, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third, so good decision. Just throw it away.
On the set.
Second and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. From the 35, it's first and 10. So run up the middle with James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What the hell's up with the muscle cramps?
When it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make
See, I don't understand that. He hasn't come back in the game at all.
To no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They keep it on the ground with James. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
It is third and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. The 49ers out to punt this one, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
And in motion is Brown.
Philadelphia.
It won't let me hike the ball. Hike the ball, dude. And I have no timeouts. What the hell is going on? Wow. Will not let me call a timeout. No, it's... For some reason, he's red.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off.
He was supposed to go in motion. I don't know.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
It's a gain of 21
A
yards.
pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And an Eagle first down.
That's like my stud freaking defensive end's hurt.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Look in the middle, and he's got Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Back to the air one more time.
There's no doubt that you appreciate.
That's not what I want. God darn it.
And pick up some tough yards. His teammates love it. And I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself. Understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down, and hope to play another snap.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. That is a worrisome development here.
Uh-oh, Warner.
Here is 2nd and 7. Back to throw.
Oh, you better be glad. God, block him. I don't understand it.
Just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all
man.
over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith.
Just get down, dude.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range.
Just go.
They should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Now my freaking quarterbacks.
Right, so this is why you get paid
Wow.
big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. A pass caught by Saquon. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Lorenzo now, he'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
I can't change it.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, good play. Heck on it. Come on, Barkley.
He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down.
60 Bison,
My top 2 receivers are out.
Throwing now from the gun.
That's crazy.
Incomplete.
That's fine.
Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
I need somebody that can catch the ball in the game.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
ready. Vikings, go.
He'll look to throw.
That's not going to make it.
This one.
Oh, I got it. I ain't going to get it off.
Have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
Oh, no way. Good game, man. Daggone it.
And they're going to get out of here with
Didn't score since the 3rd quarter.
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.